About 10 years ago, Tom Balbo surprised his colleagues and chose Cleveland, Ohio as the place where he'd create his unique works of art. Typical places where artists flocked to, such as New York City and San Francisco, got too expensive for Tom's budget. Tom spent all his savings on turning an abandoned auto body shop in Cleveland into an art studio. And taking chances paid off. That old garage is now the famous Morgan Conservatory. It's the largest art center in the United States dedicated to the art of papermaking.
Those are some of the things that you've heard about for years, that everything's going digital, everything's going here and there, and yet there's a whole nother movement toward not only the handicraft, but the craft, or the necessity to save something that's printed on paper.
Artist Steven Pittelkow's specialty is paper marbling. That is a sophisticated surface design method that leaves paper looking like smooth marble. Steven has been doing it for more than 3 decades.
Dropping thinned paint onto a thickened bath. The bath is carrageenan, which is a food-grade thickener. And the paints are thinned with water. They're acrylic paints. And they float, and even when raked or combed, which I'll do in a moment, they don't mix. They stay separate.
After that, the artist uses special tools to create beautiful patterns. When the pattern is ready, the artist puts a piece of paper onto the liquid surface for a second, and the paper adopts the pattern. For her part, Lisa Schonberg does what's called screen printing, an ancient stencil-based printing process. Ink is forced through a fine screen onto the paper beneath.
What's nice is the kind of spontaneity of it. You can get a lot of interesting mark making and dots and spray.
What makes this place all the more interesting, the ingredients for papermaking are grown in the conservatory's backyard. They own a small garden where the artists grew a Japanese kozo tree. Bark from the tree is used for the production of the exquisite paper used in making their works of art.
This is the mature version of this branch. So you'd be using this inner fiber here, and you'd be scraping off this brown outer bark.
When Tom Balbo opened Morgan Conservatory, he dreamed of it to being a hands-on place for the community to create their own art. Today, anyone is welcome here to participate in the art of papermaking. A chance to turn an everyday item, paper, into your own masterpiece. Maxim Moskalkov for VOA News, Cleveland, Ohio.